The 19 Millionaire Habits of Sigma Males and Sigma Females. Number 1. When in doubt, Sigmas shoot for the moon. Shoot for the moon is a phrase we all grew up with. Sigmas may miss, but they will land among the stars. However, only a few are fortunate enough to follow this logic. A Sigma is someone who aims to achieve the highest possible grade, even if they are easily able to pass the class at B or C. There's no point in a Sigma aiming for $1 million when they can make 10. You'll reach your goals one day if you keep thinking big. Number 2. Sigmas make calculated risks without hesitation. A person who is afraid of taking risks will never be able to achieve anything significant. In contrast, Sigmas are never afraid to take chances. Sigmas do not act blindly but on the contrary are aware of their fears and overcome them with knowledge. In the future, Sigmas may become millionaires if they take well-thought-out, educated risks, keeping the implications of failure at the forefront of their decisions. Number 3. Sigmas are open-minded. Sigmas understand that closed-minded people do not cultivate creativity, faith, courage, and imagination. A successful Sigma welcomes new ideas and ventures into uncharted territory. Changing their psychological approach to money and happiness is one of their strengths. Number 4. Sigmas value experiences more than possessions. When Sigmas spend money, they always make sure it is for things that will give them new experiences or help them improve. In addition, they may learn new skills, travel around the world, or become immersed in new cultures. Sigmas tend to be practical and smart when it comes to spending on possessions. It only takes an effective, affordable car to get to work for Sigmas, not a car priced at $100,000. It is Sigma's belief that material goods do not last forever and that there will always be some new version of the latest trending gadget. Sigmas tend to prioritize experiences over material goods because of this. Number 5. Sigmas are consistent. While most people start out with great intentions, many rarely finish what they start. When faced with failure, most people give up. Sigmas, however, may be destined to be a millionaire if they don't stop until they achieve their goals. Sigmas have backup plans in case their first plan doesn't work. Sigmas continually try out new plans until results are achieved. Sigmas have a persistent attitude, especially when faced with adversity. Number 6. Sigmas try to be action-oriented. Whenever a Sigma catches sight of an opportunity, they jump at it. Sigmas benefit from their action-oriented mindset, which allows them to achieve financial independence. It is well known that long-term investments are much more beneficial than short-term investments. Yet many people fail to take advantage of their workplace retirement plan, their most important long-term investment. Sigmas aren't on the right track to becoming millionaires if they underuse retirement plans. Number 7. Sigmas don't boast about their wealth. Living below one's means is another trait common to millionaires. Sigmas usually live in modest homes, drive practical cars, and avoid wasting their hard-earned cash on unnecessary purchases. Some people, for example, put 50% of their income in a savings account that they can use to invest. Investments of this type only increase wealth over time. Number 8. Sigmas don't dwell on the past. Sigmas are future-focused and they tend not to dwell on regrets. Sigmas who are able to move beyond their past fears, rejections, and failures, and then only concentrate on the future, will lead an exceptionally prosperous life. Number 9. Sigmas often start making money at a young age. One of the traits most common to millionaires is that they started earning money very young. Richard Branson bred and sold parakeets at the age of 11, while Warren Buffett sold gum to his neighbors when he was 6 years old. Sigmas often demonstrate entrepreneurial spirit since they were children. They are bound to become millionaires since this means they had an interest in making money growing up. Number 10. Sigmas establish their priorities. Sigmas know what they want, and they remain focused on achieving it. Despite this, many distractions can cause a person to lose focus. What Sigmas do differently is that they don't give in to temptation, they stay focused on what is important to them. They set their priorities straight on day one. Number 11. Sigmas see things in a positive light. Most people are not born rich. J.K. Rowling is a perfect choice to illustrate the from rags to riches tale. She concentrated her energy on the things that mattered most to her as a single mother on state benefits. Sigmas do not wait for the world to come to them, they take charge. Positive attitudes are essential for Sigmas to succeed in the long run. A common characteristic of all self-made millionaires is their positivity. The issue is it's difficult for most people to identify if a thought is positive or negative. In order to understand your thoughts, learn to analyze them and be aware of them. When you do so, you will realize they are almost all negative. It is only when Sigmas force themselves to be aware of their negative thoughts that they are able to handle them. The key is awareness. Number 12. Sigmas are always striving for improvement. Sigmas can become millionaires regardless of whether they had a college degree or not. It is interesting to note that many billionaires are college dropouts, such as Bill Gates. Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg and others continue to improve themselves by absorbing new information and by honing their skills despite such obstacles. Number 13. Keeping up with the Joneses isn't important to Sigmas. Most people get into debt by trying to keep up with the Joneses. Yet continuously living beyond your means catches up with you eventually. When building wealth, Sigmas fight the need to have the latest and greatest gadgets. Sigmas know there is so much money wasted on constant upgrades these days, and this results in loss of time and money. It's only natural to compare one's life to that of others. However, Sigmas know to only concentrate on the things that are most important to them. Number 14. Sigmas are consistent readers. Education is more valuable to the rich than entertainment. Most rich people spend at least 30 minutes a day reading for self-education and improvement, not for pleasure. Sigmas read to acquire or maintain knowledge. 3 types of books tend to appeal to them: biographies of wealthy people, books on self-help, and books on history. Number 15. Sigmas like to visualize their dream future. Scripting their future lives involves dreaming of an ideal future. A Sigma envisions all of his or her dreams coming true in their future life, and then puts the vision into a written plan. This planning strategy was used by 61% of self-made millionaires. Those who pursue their own dreams and goals achieve the greatest level of long-term happiness and accumulate the most wealth. In contrast to those who chase the dreams of others, such as their parents, Sigmas set their own objectives and follow them with intensity and passion. Having passion for what they do keeps Sigmas fresh, persistent, and focused to overcome mistakes, failures and rejections. Number 16. They never follow the pack. Most people will do almost anything to avoid standing out in a crowd, because they are all trying to blend in, to conform to society. Yet most people fail to succeed because they fail to separate themselves from the herd. Sigmas want to create a herd of their own, separate from the crowd, and then recruit others to it. Number 17. They devote time to thinking. For a Sigma to be successful, it's critical that they have the time to be able to think. Sigmas tend to think alone, for at least 15 to 30 minutes each day. Each day they will brainstorm various topics ranging from finances, health and careers. They will ask themselves, how can I earn more money? Is there anything else I can do? Am I happy at work? How much exercise am I getting? What other charitable activities can I participate in? Number 18. They ask for feedback. We often don't seek feedback because of fear of criticism. Feedback is crucial to learning what works and doesn't. Sigmas rely on feedback to understand if their efforts are aimed in the right direction. Positive or negative feedback is essential for growth and learning. Furthermore, it allows Sigmas to change careers and explore new ventures. Obtaining feedback is essential for Sigmas, as it provides them with the information needed to succeed at any endeavor. Number 19. They don't quit. Sigmas are steadfast. No matter how hard things get, they never give up. They would rather go down fighting than give in. An analysis of a recent study found that over a quarter of the participants had failed at least once in business, but rebounded. To succeed in life, Sigmas must persist despite seemingly insurmountable obstacles.